Lucky geared, huh? That was the come up I needed. Let's get out of here. Hey guys, how's it going? Firebucks here. I want to share with you my bonk PDR wizard build. I've shared this before, but I've seen some people say that they think that because of the magical damage nerf, the staff is no longer worth using. But, that said, there is some advantages to this build that the Rondell Wizard does not have. So I want to go over my skills, the build, the spells, and kind of go over a little bit of the matchups and the reasoning behind why I'm running this build. So with that said, you're welcome to skip below if you want to see just PvP. If not, let's go ahead and get started. Now we are running Reactive Shield, Staff Mastery, Ice Shield, and Melt. Melt is the big one. I was running Fire Mastery because Barbarians were healing infinitely with Blood Exchange and Fighters Second Wind. It seemed like an obvious choice, but I think after some playtesting, I think Melt is honestly so good that you kind of need to use it for this build. You do a lot of damage with your magic staff. It's not that bad. It has a base damage of 42, and you're doing 20% reduction. My understanding is this is a flat number, not percentage. So if a fighter, for example, has 75% PDR, it drops them to 55. That is almost half effective HP for physical damage. That is really, really good. Way, way better, I think, than Fire Mastery. I would love to take Fire Mastery, but because of the limitation and what I think is currently best to use, this is kind of my current choice. And then I am running Arcane Shield because it scales with magic damage. It's great as like a really quick use to just absorb HP. I really, really love this skill. For the spells, I've swapped out a little bit. So this is a very slow movement speed build. A little bit on the budget side, about 4 to 5k, I think, if I remember correctly. So I'm running Fireball, Explosion, Ice Bolt, Magic Missile, and Ignite. Truth be told, a lot of times I don't even have time to cast my spells, because a lot of people try to rush me down, but I am fully capable of killing people in melee with Ignite up, especially with Arcane Shield, and it's just so good. You can 2-3 tap people, and they just do not expect it. So as far as the gear goes, I am running Magic Staff, Damage, Fist Power, Max Health bonus, Leather Cap, additional magic damage, action speed. Technically, true magic is better, but I went for additional just to be a little bit more budget. I'm running the Phoenix Choker, action speed. This is a really, really important stat for this build. We're running a lot of HP, so as a result, our dexterity is very low. So as a result, Phoenix Choker is just kind of an easy fill-in here. We're running 2 Grimsmile rings. Grimsmile is so good for this build. You get strength and vigor. And then we go for true magic damage on both rings. Max health, magic power, things of that nature. We're going for reinforced gloves, additional damage, agility, magic power, all useful stats. Regal Gambeson with max HP. Heavy leather leggings with agility and action speed. I considered going for just max health, but without the leggings, we're actually down to 5% action speed, which is a little low for my liking. So I went for these instead. I am running unique rugged boots, but these were like 350 gold. No one uses boots if they don't have movement speed. But the thing is, this build is already so slow that 2 agility is not that much worse than, 4 or 5 movement speed. So it kind of works out for this build. It's budget, it gives you a lot of HP. So I think this is a really nice fill-in. For the cloak, I'm running additional magic damage, max health bonus, and I am just using a legendary spellbook, nothing special here. Now I want to talk a little bit about the matchups and why I'm running Staff Wizard and not Rondell Wizard. Rondell Wizard does not need Staff Mastery, so instead you could use it for things such as Fire Mastery. And you would think, yeah, it's a no-brainer. Fire Mastery, Melt, it's going to do super good at melee, and I've already proven that it does. The problem? Landmine Rogues. Cutthroat does not hit you the same way with Staff that it does the Rondell Dagger. If I get landmined with a Staff out, I have a chance to kill a Rogue, because Staff Mastery does not get Cutthroat, so I'm always doing magic damage, and all of my stats are for magic damage. If I'm running Rondell, it means that if I do not have Ignite on, that I do no additional damage for my entire build of what I'm stacking. This is very, very bad. You could go for true Fizz damage, but I don't know why you do that for Wizard. So this is kind of just an easy fill-in. There's a lot of rogues. So you go Staff Mastery, so you don't get Cutthroat, Landmine, and die for free with Rondell. And as far as other matchups go, the meta is kind of shifting. There's a lot of rogues, and I'm noticing a smaller and smaller portion of different classes. Caster Wizard was bullying me the other day, but I didn't see any Caster Wizards today when I played this build. So it's kind of funny. The meta just kind of changes in solos. Right now, based on the classes that are currently playing the game, this build just feels really quite strong, and I think very underused. Not a lot of people even use the staff anymore. I don't think I've seen this build specifically in quite a while. And in case you're wondering, our total stats, we're running 166 base HP before the max health bonus from the staff. We're running 287 speed. I know it's a little slow, but it kind of just works. If you want to make a more, or a less budget-friendly build, you could go for more movement speed here. But this was like 4,000 gold, 5,000 gold, so kind of the best I could really get. 7% action speed, I think, is enough. With staff, I think 5 to 10% is more than enough. You don't need 20, 30, 40. You're just trying to stack as much health as possible to try to catch people off guard and win melee fights. And I am running 43% PDR, which is very, very good to try to keep me alive as long as possible. And because of the PDR and health, I'm telling you, Reactive Shield, Ice Shield, just keeps you around. And Arcane Shield too, for just so long. You survive way longer than most people are going to expect it, so that's going to be the build. Thank you to Pressure for supporting this video alongside my other members. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. I'd appreciate it. Helps the channel. And enjoy the PvP, guys. That's all. Enjoy. Always should have left when you had the chance, man. Alright. Well. Alright, here you go. Say goodbye to the barb. There goes the barb. And no one felt bad. At least I don't feel bad. Too many rogues. Like this guy here. Oh boy, he is geared. Okay. God, I swear this game is a goddamn horror. Come on, rogue. Where are you at? Alright, see you later. There's a cleric in here too. That's pretty good, if I do say so myself. But yeah, that's exactly what I was trying to do. This is some good gear.